Welcome, everyone, to NBA basketball on 2K Sports. Brown with it. Now the starting group for the visitors. All right, Grant, as a team, how long you think it takes to figure out if you're a legitimate contender?
You know, B.A., a lot of teams come into the season thinking they are contenders. And they have to find out the hard way that, quite honestly, they're just not. But generally, I'd say you have a good idea after the first month or so of the year.
Jackson outside. From 9 feet out. Oh, it's blocked by Bol. Catching, passes to Bol. Perfect night so far, 2 for 2.
The simple bounce pass works at any level, including the highest level.
About a minute played here so far in the first. Inside, and stolen by Bol. Brown drives in.
First personal foul, first team foul. Shooting for the away team. Brown at the line for 2.
And he drops it first. And both free throws good for Brown.
Productive trip to the line. He doesn't like to leave points on the table.
Jackson outside. To the inside. Played it in with a nice touch off the window.
You have to love the unselfishness on display there. Excellent passing.
Bol, a screen on Jackson. Brown passes to Bol. And it's good for 2. Bol's got 6.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Kicks it out to Jackson. And the 3 off target. Here's Brown. Oh, and a dunk by Brown.
Wow, that type of finish is just deflating right now for a team that's trying to make a comeback.
Ouch. That's certainly a big-time finish right there. It was one big exclamation point, or maybe even a question mark.
And guys, I know there are a lot of questions right now defensively for this team. There's no doubt about that.
Now here's Bol. 6 points for him. Just over 2.5 minutes played here in the first.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
Yeah, you know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative, and make something happen.
Just so successful getting the ball inside and finding those great looks.
Jackson outside.
Yeah, hoping to tap into something that'll get them clicking.
Yeah, and you know, that's going to be the focus of this timeout. They need to come up with a spark to get the offense going.
Jones, he's checked in for Jackson.
All right, fans, this is your new Geek Squad. Make some noise.
.152 left in the first quarter. Out left to the wing. Defended by Brown. And there it is for him. 6 points for him.
So wide open there, he said, why not? That's like a warm-up shot for him.
Battles through traffic and lays it in.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Here's Gray to the paint. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
Hey, if you can't block it, sending him to the line can be the next best thing.
Yeah, exactly. Prevent the layup, give them a little bump, and then maybe they'll think twice about coming into the lane next time. And if they don't think about it, at least they might be distracted by your presence.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. There's a minute 12 left in the opening quarter. Brown passes to Bowl.
Whoa!
And he dunks it down.
And this kind of sick slam is just one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now, B.A.
You know, there's an edge the way they play and a confidence they're not afraid to show.
Boy, and I used to love going up and jamming it down like that, guys.
Here's the monster. Still without a bucket. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
That's not the kind of streak you want to be part of defensively. Tighten it up, fellas.
Two fouls for him already. If he's not more careful, his minutes will be curtailed.
Second team foul. At the line.
Free throw drops for Johnson. So both teams changing it up here. And Johnson drops them both. 36 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Here's Parker. Jones with the block. To the left wing. Pass to Johnson. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
You know, with that kind of height mismatch, you've got to send help defensively.
Parker against Jackson. For 3. On target from range.
Whatever the defense gives, that's what he takes. A sign of a skilled offensive player.
Fires the 3. And no good. Trying to get that one to fall. No shortage of scoring here at the end of the first quarter. Leading by 7. And back to the start of the second quarter in just a moment. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And what do you guys think about the visitors here in this one?
Well, their offense is clicking so far, capturing the momentum here early on.
Yeah, you know, I agree. No warm-up needed. They came in on fire and have already built a nice lead.
Six on the shot clock. Now here's Jones, tightly guarded. And no good. His first shot of the night, missing. To the wing on the left. Stolen by Jackson. It's deflected. Parker against Jackson. Pass to Calderon. Kicks it out to Parker. Launches a 3. He drops it from range. Parker's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there. Well, Clark, we're over a decade now with the restricted area on NBA courts. How much would that have changed things during your day?
I think quite a bit, because the game was played closer to the bucket. I mean, there was more post-up action, more attacking of the rim from close in, so I do think it would have had an impact on how the game was played and officiated had that restricted arc area been in existence. And perhaps it might have led earlier to teams looking to space the floor a little more to create more driving lanes without a lot of help defense.
They are having major struggles from the floor.
No good from 18. The baseline J. Got it. Parker's got 5 points.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
Now here's Jackson. Yet to see a basket.
Saw his teammate with a path to the rim, and boom, lobbed it up there beautifully.
Very smooth catch and finish.
And he chose the conservative finish with the nice, easy layup, which was a good decision.
There's Jackson with the three. Hits the trifecta. Jackson's gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game.
A total defensive collapse. I mean, no reason to allow him that kind of space from behind the arc.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian. Commissioner Adam Silver maintains that he is not against shortening the regular season. He said, quote, the fact that teams are focused on load management and players are resting, it sends a message. And while he doesn't want to be tradition-bound, guys, he said whatever happens, they'd ensure every team visits every city at least once per season.
That's an interesting point there from the commissioner. Thanks, Allie. Oh, got that one up quick. Jackson's got 6 here in the quarter.
The execution has been better lately, but do they have enough energy to pull it off?
This game was in danger of getting away from them. They made a nice push to keep it close.
Clean look from mid-range. Coach will probably want to run that play again.
And he commits the intentional foul.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Yeah, yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
Now, for those joining us now, we're in the second quarter, about 3 minutes gone by. The three is up. Rejected by Brown.
The battle of the boards has been something to watch.
Yeah, tit for tat on the glass. Just one more aspect of what's been a very closely contested ball game here.
Now here's Jones. Bol grabs the board.
That's going up against a defense that knows your tendencies.
Catchings passes to Bol. Outside, Brown. 3 shots, 3 baskets. Great efficiency so far.
Boy, that time saw daylight and took advantage.
Jackson for 3. That one doesn't drop.
It's been that kind of quarter for him. The shot has just been unreliable.
The monster, the pass to Catchings. Here's the monster. 1:03 left to play in the second quarter. Brown with it. Jackson in his pocket. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Pass to Bol. Hey, from beyond the arc. Another basket. He's now 6 for 7 in the contest.
Scoring the ball, he has been lethal and efficient. Wow.
Out to the right wing. There's 39 seconds left to play in the first half.
Alize Johnson. First personal foul. Substitution on the court.
There's 38 seconds left in the first half of this one. And the basket by Brown. Brown's got 10 points.
That's a move you won't see many guys make. Impressive stuff.
Pass to Gray. To stop the run. Can't get his first shot of the game to fall.
And their free throws have dropped off in this quarter. They're settling for too many jump shots right now.
I think you're right. I mean, an up fake here or there, getting the ball inside. That's how you create high percentage offense.
And he makes the first. And Bol drops them both.
Really always a plus to have a big guy stroke it from the line like that. The soft touch on full display.
Pass to Gray. And that one's on target from the wing. And so we wrap up the first half. Up by 11. We'll take a quick break and then get you back to the action.
Visiting team, 38.
Hello and welcome. Before we take a look at the action from the first half, a brief overview of some upcoming games.
You take a look at the home team, this game will help them measure who they are against an opponent we consider to be in the same stratosphere.
And pivoting back to our first half here, goes without saying, a lot to like for the visiting team.
They're shooting lights out.
Thanks for joining us. Time to head.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Rejected by Bull, and they get it back. Brown, that's good. He's got 12.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
Pass to Jackson. From the high post. Bull grabs the board. Bull's got 4 rebounds in the game.
Starting slow in this half, 0 for 3 so far.
Here's the monster. The fadeaway J is off the mark.
You got to move past that one. I mean, they'd want him to take that again.
Well, you know, I hear you. That's a good look, but when you're that wide open, I think you got to knock it down.
Here's Gray. Got a piece of it.
Bad offense to begin the second half. 4 misses right off the bat.
And finished off by Bull.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish.
Really piling on the lead with a dunk like that.
Start it.
There you go, fans. That was your dancer.
Jackson outside. The 3 is up. Oh, wow. Drew the contact, and that 3 almost went in. So he'll go to the line for 3 free throws.
Hey, nice work attracting the foul from deep. He'll shoot 3.
You have to avoid fouls like that. As a defender, challenge the three-point shooter, but run by him, not into him.
And he nails the 3rd. Third quarter of basketball. We're about a minute and a half in. Here's the monster. And the shot goes. The monster's gotten his 2nd bucket of the game.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
Back to Jackson. This one for 3. Bull grabs the board.
You hate to pile on, but his poor shooting night has really hurt the team.
Here's Catchings. Cashes in the first attempt of the game. Catchings has gotten his first basket of the night.
They're on fire right now, shooting 80% to start the second half.
Jackson outside. Misses the 3.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
And that's a good place to start if you're going to try to find your way back into this game. Get to work on the glass.
Jones, he's checked in for Gray. Jackson finds Jones. Brown against Jackson. Back to Jones. From about 16. Yes, and a nice assist from Jackson. Jackson's got 3 assists now in this one.
It all started with the pass. That's what coaches love to see, ball movement.
Out to the wing. Pass to Parker. Shoots over Jackson. That shot's good by Parker. Parker's got 7 points in the game.
And he couldn't get an easier shot. The defense right now just looks defeated.
Well, that's exactly the kind of defense that's gotten them into the hole.
Third personal foul. Second team foul. Coming onto the floor for the away team, number 4.
On defense, the visiting team. Just 4 points. That's all they've given up here in the second half. Jackson with it. Parker picks him up. Brown with the steal. And here they come. Here's Calderon. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Oh, nothing soft about that.
Was not going to be denied. Just took the dunk that was right in front of him.
Well, you know, if nobody's going to put a body on him, then that's going to be the result.
Jones, the pass to Jackson. Knocked loose. Brown looking around. The shot no good. Oh, and Jackson with the defensive effort. The 3-ball. Pure from 3-point range. 11 points in the game.
Could have been much better defense. I mean, you can't give this guy any room to operate.
Fires from the corner. Here's Bull. And finished off by Bull.
Making the most of the second chance opportunity.
Hey, the hustle is real, and the hustle is rewarded.
Guys, it's all about persistence on the offensive glass. You just can't ever give up on a play.
Jackson outside. To the middle. Oh, it's blocked by Bull. In transition, here they come. That one's true. He's now 9 of 10.
Guys, I tell you what, feels like everything is coming easy to him. Just taking what he sees and capitalizing.
Now 5 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Lays it up and banks it in. Here's Brown. He's got 12. Parker outside. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a 3-point play here.
Since half, there's been a stark contrast between these teams. I'm talking about efficiency at the offensive end.
And that's why you have such a huge gap in the shooting numbers between the teams.
It's the little plays like that that can make all the difference. Not boxing out on free throws is a killer.
Oh, it would have counted had it fallen, but it is offline. And 3/4 of play in the books. This one's all but over already.
58.
Delivering the blowout. After a quick break, we're coming right back with the start of the 4th quarter. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist to the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
For me, next to the big-time alley-oops and monster throwdowns, passes like that are probably the next best thing when it comes to sweet-looking NBA highlights.
And as we head into the 4th, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. Back to Jackson. Lets it go from deep. Connects from downtown.
He's putting on a commanding performance here. He's hit 2 3-pointers in each half now.
Here's Parker. The rebound by Jackson. Jackson's got 4 rebounds now. Outside Jones. Well, Grant, you had to guard some of the greats in your career, including Jordan, Kobe, LeBron. Who was the toughest to cover?
Well, for the record, I didn't really like guarding any of them, if I'm being honest. But no one, in my opinion, tops Michael Jordan. Of course, I had to guard Kobe the most, and he was very relentless, had no weaknesses. And, you know, I was in my late 30s on one ankle, but who's counting? And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Pass to Johnson. Rebounded by Calderon. Here's Lofton, covered by Johnson.
And this guy, to me, embodies determination. Small at his position, but he still gets up and keeps plays alive. That's mind over matter for sure.
Jackson can't get it to go.
And lockdown defense against one of the best three-point shooters in the league.
Here's Parker. Parries it from 3.
1 this half, 2 for the game. Staying active from beyond the arc.
Down low. Powered down after the assist led him to the lane.
What a finish. I mean, he just took over himself.
What a show of power right there from the point guard. Man, sweet.
And you know, guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team.
Now here's Jackson. He's covered closely. Just under 2.5 minutes gone by now in the final quarter. Here's Lofton, defended by Jackson. And there's a pick. Shot clock at 5. Parker. That one is off. Ooh, excellent D there from Jackson. A nice shot by Lofton.
Activity on the glass. That's a possession that could have gotten away from them.
And he lobs it up. Kept alive. That one drops for him.
I love his tenacity. Extra possessions, second chance points. That's winning basketball.
Here's Calderon, defended by Jones. Parker against Jackson.
Oh, man,
Oh!
what a punch that was.
Bad intentions. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk. And that was our AT&T 5G Slam Cam, bringing you the sauce. And that's an intentional foul. Well, from broadcasting to team ownership, heading USA Basketball, Grant, what drives you to do so much these days?
Well, B.A., I'm an active guy, and I had a great playing career. But the things I wasn't able to do because of the injury, I think, left me even more motivated to excel and try new things in this next chapter of my life.
Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by now. Fires the 3. The rebound by Jackson. Jackson's got his 5th rebound in this one. Over to the left wing. That 3's off the mark.
Hey, sometimes you miss even under the best of circumstances.
To the middle. The Wizards' shot is off.
Boy, that's a look he has to finish, and he knows it. Blown opportunity.
To the paint. And the shot goes down.
That's simply an outstanding play, working the size mismatch right at the rim.
Here's Wigginton. Pass to the Wizard. Tries it from 16, and that one drops for him.
Even though he hasn't lit up the scoreboard, I like how he's keeping others involved.
Now here's Jackson. Sends it home from three-point land.
It's nice they found their rhythm here, but the clock is just not their friend.
Now they're playing with urgency, huh? They could have done it much earlier before the game was out of reach.
Stepping up and nailing an important shot to put this away.
And, you know, this run shows what kind of attitude this team has. I mean, the win is there. Go get it.
From behind the arc. Nails it from 3.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And you know what? It's all about the long distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
Parker passes to Brissett. Back to Parker. The 3. Off on that one. The visiting club takes the win on the road. Boy, this crowd has to be shocked by the way their team was dismantled.
Shocked and surprised. It doesn't matter what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to just waltz in and cruise to the type of victory like we saw tonight.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, and Clark Kellogg, this is Brian Anderson thanking you all for tuning in tonight. Now New Balance presents the player of the game.